Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this image and they want to know what this would be called and how you would do it. This would be a lot of work to do it because it's transparent. Everything yellow, you can see it if we change the yellow to that pink, you can see through it. I did it another way using white. So if you were going to print white, this would work, and it just takes a couple of steps. This can be done, and I'm going to show you both ways, and just depending if they're going to print it or whatever. So I'm going to make a star, and I am going to go to Effects and Contour, and I'm going to contour the outside with square corners a 1/2 inch. That might not be enough. You know what? Let's do it twice. So let's contour twice, and then that'll give us that extra space. And the reason I'm contouring, so I can, so it's everything's equal. Now I'm going to go to Object and break the contour apart. And a couple ways you can do this. One, we're just going to take what I would do now is group this together and then take the Smart Fill tool, set on black, and put that in black and that in black. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and set it on white. And I'm going to fill that in white. That's about the only way this is going to work, but you may not want that. So it's got several outlines. I'm going to take away the outlines. Well, you can't really. So what we can do, because we can group it, let's ungroup it. Well, you know, I did. I took away the outlines, so they're not there anymore. So that's good. Now I'm going to group this together. There's two ways to do this. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. One, you could Control D and just move it down at a certain angle, and then go up to Object, Order, Backup Page, and then put that one there, and then I could Control D again and do the same thing. Well, also what I meant to do is turn this one, well, tell you what, let's make this 100%. It's a lot easier math-wise. Now I'm going to Control D and move it over. You know what? Let's move it over a certain amount, like 0.25. That way they'll all be even. So I'm going to move it. Now that's not enough. Let's go 1 inch. So I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard. I'm going to move it over and down. But I'm going to reduce it by 5%, so make that 95%. And then I'm going to go to Object, Order, Backup Page. And see now that other one, and it's not really quite enough because the black doesn't show. So let's move it 0.25 more down it. Whoop, I had the wrong one, but that's fine. We can do that one. You know what? I'm going to start over. I want the one that's 100%. All right, let's change our nudge factor to 1.5. Control D or hit the plus key and move it down and over and make it 95%. And then go up to Object. This is going to take a little time. Go up to Object, Order, Backup Page, and then go hit the plus key down and over 90%. Go up to Object, Order, Backup Page. So see, now they're stair-step down. Now, the other way you could do it, let's delete these. Well, I'm going to show you another way too. I'm going to hit the plus key, and I'm going to move this one way down here. Holding down the Shift key, I'm going to make it quite a bit smaller. And then I'm going to grab these, and I'm going to go to Effects and Blend, and I'm going to blend them, let's say 6 times. Now you've got to go to Object, break the blend apart, and then always, it's still a group. So go and group, and don't ungroup all, just ungroup. So now we need to just take this tip, and I don't ever do this enough, but back of page is Control N, and then hit the third one, Control. See, I don't even know if I have an N on my keyboard. That's probably why I don't use it. So I'm just gonna, and if I was gonna do this a lot, I would, and just remember which one you're on. I would make a hotkey because I seriously don't use it because I don't think I have an end. So when we're doing this, it's still going to have the white. Just two more. Then we'll put a background on it. Object. And the reason the blend works good, so we created those other ones first, or since they did the yellow, so we had to make the yellow at the back of page. So you get that, and that's a pretty cool look, but you got white. So our other question was, how could you clean it up? Now this is a bitmap, so we're going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace Clip Art. And you could do it where it's transparent, but it would take you forever to cut the lines out. So now we've got it, and we've got it broken apart. Well, we'll ungroup it here in a second. And to clean it up, some of these are, well, one, there's some extra lines that don't need to be there. So I'm just going to grab them and hit delete. Whoever drew this, I think that's all of them. And then you could just clean this up. Because it's ungrouped, what I would do is select this selection and right click and turn them into a line. But maybe we should have gotten rid of some nodes first. So let's get rid of that node and then move that node up. Get rid of the middle nodes, move that node down. And see, I'm just getting rid of some nodes. And, you know, like right here, there's a really messed up part, but it's because this is on the other side of that. So what we need to do is put a node right there by double clicking and bring that up. So then you just get rid of the middle. See, that's somebody, I just put a line there I didn't need to. Or maybe that one just showed up. And just depend on what you want it to look like. So get rid of the middle nodes. And by middle, I just mean between the other two, like this one. Let's zoom in here. See, these nodes don't be, and because I turned everything into a line, it kind of worked. And then you could bring that up and, you know, get rid of these middle nodes and kind of just look around and see how it looks. You know, these parts are getting bigger because they're going into that, but they should be lines and not. So I'd add a node there by double clicking and then get rid of that node. And then maybe reselect these and right click, turn them into a line. See, that's like the star would be. And then, you know, so you could do this in lieu of remaking. It can be done, but there's a lot of work to make it, cutting those lines out when you duplicate it. See, like there's one more bad spot. You need, you know, the sharp corner, so add a node by double clicking on the line, bring the line out, delete that, you know, then you could just take some of these lines, and just depending on how perfect it is. This would only be if you were wanting that transparent. And this would, if you're going to print it and it's going to be white. And then, you know, this will be a good little lesson. Let's delete all this. And here we got here we have all the white ones. And we're going to close this Docker, go to edit, find and replace. and we're going to select on a white. And you can see right down here, it's white, and go from selection, find all, and then you could turn them blue. And then you'd have blue stars or green stars, or, back to white, red stars. But if you want it transparent, you're going to have to go the other route. Anyway, I hope that helped answer their question a little bit. Thank you for watching.